I wanna bring up to the 0 listeners out there that there's a really nice fire going on in this chimney.
Oh yeah, we have a very nice atmosphere right now.
It's a Duraflame log, but damn,
we got we went basic white girl, and we have Elysian Night Owl Pumpkin Ale. 'Tis the season. This is October. We have no Halloween plans. Good job. So yeah. Anyway, Fernie left at the beginning of the week. And me and that guy, we've been through a lot. Did I ever tell you the story when we almost got in a fight in ASU?
No.
Like, we had brought back all the, like, you go to Nogales, and if you can drive, if you can carry stuff with you, your mother's going to give you a care package of things. You get, like, a cooler full of tamales and, what did she always, my mother always gave me, it was a yogurt that you had to drink. I think it started with an A. Activia.
Activia. Oh yeah,
because they were cheaper across the border. So she would give me Activia, and anyway, so they had their care packages, and I was gonna help them take it down into their rooms. So we're at the trunk of my car taking these bags out, and I'm holding them, and this guy approaches Fernie, and he's a young dude. He kind of maybe looks homeless, but he looks clean. And he's asking him, he's like, hey, can you spare some change for, like, the bus? I'm trying to, like, get here, and here. And I just need, like, I don't know, maybe $5 to get on a bus and get there. And Fernie's like, yeah, I mean, all I have is this $20 bill. Or I don't know what he said. The point is he gave him more money than he needed to. And the guy said he was going to give him change for it. And then the guy takes the 20 and starts walking away. And then Fernie grabs him by the shoulder, turns around. He's like, hey, man, what the fuck? What about my money? You know? He's like, you gave me this. He's like, no, I gave you that for some change. Like, where's the change? He's like, I don't have change. And he's like, well, then, and fucking Fernie drops his bags.
What?
Se pone bien fiel. And he's like, dude, give me my money. And this dude whistles. And he starts waving over down the parking lot.
God.
And this big-ass dude comes walking over. And I'm standing there holding on to these 2 grocery bags, you know? And I see this big guy coming, and I walk over to him. I have no plan. I go over there, and I'm like, hey, man, what's up? I don't know what's going on. He might beat the shit out of us. And he's like, what's going on over here? He's like, I don't know. There's some scuffle. And I'm just talking this guy down. Because he came over, he was angry. He didn't know what the fuck was going on, so I explained it to him. You know, I'm telling him, it's like, oh, yeah, you know, your friend needed money, and he was going to give us change for a 20 because he just needed $5, so we gave him a 20, and I don't know, this is some weird shit. Yeah. They can figure it out, and the guy's like, yeah, that makes sense. They can figure it out, sense. You know?
It really does.
And then the other dude sees that his friend isn't making it past me, so he's like, I don't know what he's telling Fernie, but the point is he gets his money back, and starts screaming, that's fucked up, man, that's fucked up. And then he walks away, and the big guy follows him, and then Fernie walks over to me angrily. He's like, I thought you had my back. And I was like, dude, I did. He's like, I looked over and you were still holding your bags. And I was like, he's not gonna help me. I was like, I don't know, man. I was ready to throw him down, but like, I probably did save you.
Yeah, for 20 Fernie. Look, we might sound crusty, okay? But we're not. We're happy for our friend, but it's one of those moments where you got to ask yourself, why am I here? And if you can't come up with an answer, that's when you bust out the beer. Because, yeah, there is someone. We've been talking about him for the
So
past.
This is Monday. All right.
Oh, my God.
And then I came here bearing gifts of everything that he gave me.
And you watched. What did you watch?
And we watched the best movie ever for Halloween. And I highly recommend it. Every none of you that isn't listening, go watch Vampire's Kiss, starring Nicolas Cage. And your roommate is right. He did a very good performance for that role. It's a very terribly made movie, but he did so good.
It is a treat. For sure.
That is the movie where the meme "You Don't Say" face with Nicolas Cage originates from, and I always thought that was like a still frame, like someone just caught it at the perfect moment. It's not that. He holds that face for a good 3 minutes as he explains to a woman why he's not going to have anyone help her because it is the worst job he could think for anyone. No one else deserves to go through it.
And he'll fire her if she doesn't like do the task she's given. God damn it. Okay, a little context of my job. I go to we're extending this train, and we need to buy the property for the train to go through. So, but there's people that only speak Spanish, or they pretend not to speak English. So they send me because I speak Spanish, and I met up with this one guy.
And you're like, catch him! Ha! Ha! I got one. No,
I'm not ice. I'm just fucking going out there, and oh, dude, we went to this one restaurant, and the waitress was cute, and okay,
This is in Des Moines.
yeah. Well, we talked to the restaurant owner, but like the waitress was really cute, and she was like his daughter, and like he saw, he's like, "Why are you looking at my daughter?" I'm like, I wasn't looking, sir. I'm sorry.
Mexican father.
Oh
Telling
no,
you.
he would kill you.
Why are you looking at her?
He's one of those like Mexican Arabs too. Like, you know how there's like God, the Arabs conquered Spain, and then Spain conquered Mexico. So like there are a lot of Mexicans who have like this Arabic deep background.
Yes.
So this guy like had thick eyebrows, you know, like a big nose, but he was brown. He was clearly Mexican, but like there's just kind of like this like tribal kind of like, why were you looking at my daughters? I was just drinking the coffee. Okay.
She was in front of me, and
So awkward ass day, right? This was a Tuesday, all right. This was just, I would just spend my whole day in this like southern mainly Hispanic populated town, and there was like this. It looked like an old hotel, but there were apartments. There were studio apartments, and I had to go in there and speak to this man. He was like in his 60s. Mm-hmm. He lives in like this small, shitty studio apartment, but honestly, it was a good deal. $600 a month for what he paid, and he was close to his job. Like, it was like, all right, and that's it. No utilities.
It was a big place. No utilities.
Yeah, exactly. 600 flat. And
wait, why do you know this?
it's part of my job.
Okay.
You think that he's gonna last? There's a storm coming, Mr. Wayne. Like, no, there's no way that's sustainable, Jay. There's no way that's gonna last.
I told you about my Uber driver. I forget where I was going. I think I was coming here. I took an Uber, and the guy told me we were driving downtown. He's like, I used to live right there with my family. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Now you're driving for Uber? What happened? And he's like, yeah, it was like $500 a month, and then I'd split it with my wife, and then we had kids, and then Amazon showed up. And they drove us out, and now he lives like as far as Des Moines.
Yeah,
like they just keep getting pushed away.
Yeah, well, I know. So
doesn't matter.
Yeah, Gerry brings up a great point. All of that shit, and I mean shit because it feels like shit when you do this job, is in the background, and you knock on the door, and they say, "Hello, are you the guy?" And you're like, "I am the guy." Like, come on in. So we sit down, and he's just like. He had kind of like an Albert Einstein look to him, thick beard, not long hair, but like he was just.
I didn't have a beard.
Oh, sorry, mustache, thick mustache.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, my bad. He was a fairly intelligent looking man, kind of like an engineer look, you know, like studying you, watching what you were saying so that he could repeat it like a lawyer. But he was nice. He was really nice. Anyway, there was a point where he just dropped the whole nice act. Was like, well, I think what's going on is fucked and blah. I was like, yeah, I understand, sir. Yes, it is difficult or whatever. And then he's like, by the way, do you know who I work for? I'm like, I do not. Who do you work for? He's like, I work for a bookbinding company. It's like, oh, okay.
No, I thought like the mom.
No.
Oh my, no. I was like worried for you. Do you have any idea who I work for? Do you know the Don's name?
A bookbinding company. Is like, oh, wow, that's interesting. He's like, yeah, we bind books. It's like, oh, okay. And he's like, you don't believe me? And I was like, I'm not saying I don't. So he pulls out this beautiful, I can show you, beautiful green hardcover book. And he's like, here, keep it.
Like, he gave it to you.
Yeah, it was like an angry way of proving evidence. And it was also a gift. Here, you can keep it. Take it. It's like, what? Okay, and it's beautiful. I opened it up, and it's like this World War I novel. I don't know if it's historical fiction or if it's just plain fiction novel set in World War I. But so he gives me this book, and I was like, wow, this is beautiful. He's like, yeah, we do a hell of a job. I was like, yeah, my God, what? Do you guys publish anything else? Oh, all sorts of things. Yeah, we do. Yeah, this is a good company, whatever. How far away is it from where you work? About a mile and a half. I just take the bus, whatever. Yeah. It's like, wow, this is great. You really want to give this to me? Yeah, sure, keep it. And then it's like, are you still mad? Well,
Was this all in Spanish?
Yeah.
Okay.
We live in a capitalistic society that's biased against the poor, but you seem like a nice guy. And after, so, okay, and I bring that up because Ben Franklin did that. If anybody's ever read Ben Franklin's biography,
The book binding, he did that, or
No,
you
no.
just gifted.
Yeah. I told you this once.
Did you?
Yes,
Dude,
I
you
did.
told me a lot of shit.
Yeah,
That's why we're recording it now.
Okay,
because
look.
I can't keep track.
You fucking.
You read a lot. Pero estás bien Like, I don't know what's useful anymore. But yeah, go ahead. Tell me why. I
don't know.
Why did you bring this up? Tell me about Ben Franklin.
Because he fucking had this enemy in the small senate that they had. Oh, the fire's getting warm.
No, it's warm. Yeah,
okay.
Go on. I'm just getting ready to hear the story.
The enemy. And he just couldn't befriend this guy. This guy just shat on everything Ben Franklin would say. So Ben Franklin knew that this guy was a big reader, and he had this like treasured like bookcase, all of his favorite books. So one day Ben Franklin asked him for, he's like, "Hey, I want a favor." He's like, "What do you want?" "I'd like to borrow one of your books." "Why?" "Because I think I'm gonna." By the way, the microphone's picking that up. Look,
Does it sound cool or is it bothersome? That's a flame, by the way.
it sounds pretty cool.
Cool. Keep it.
He fucking borrows his book, and then he gives it back to the guy, and then they become best friends. Like it's like this weird thing.
Because he returned the book.
I don't know if it's because he returned the book.
Fernie Villa, if you're listening, please return my books. I have loaned so many books out to people. I've gotten none of them back.
I don't.
You're not excluded.
Okay, fine. Maybe returning the book was part of it.
Yeah, that's a big thing.
But maybe it's also because Ben Franklin saw, like, if I can pierce into this guy's interests and ask him.
It's a matter of finding common ground.
Okay.
I was watching Mindhunt, and it's about the FBI dealing with serial killers before they've coined the term serial killers. And one of the things that they say when they're negotiating like a hostage situation or they're approaching anything, it's find common ground. You know, the last thing you want is for this person to be scared. And I feel, I guess they're enemies, you know, by all means. They're chopping up people. You don't want that. That's against whatever you do. But yeah, so that is a very good approach to any person.
Yeah.
Find common ground.
Yeah.
And then you can have a conversation.
Yeah, no, this guy was like about to tear my head off. "You're from the government and I fucking hate what you're doing." And like, yeah, I understand, but we're going to do it anyway. And that's what I had to go tell him. Like, yeah, this is happening. And so it was like a conflict-ridden situation from the get-go. But as soon as he gave me that book, I was like, and then he saw that I was this. He's like, "Yeah, man, hey, you're pretty cool." And it was like, "You're pretty cool too." He's like, and I was like, "I have some forms for you to sign." He's like, "Okay." And then,
Sure.
and then it was smooth sailing. He's like, and then afterwards he's like, "Hey, well, you gonna call me for like the next thing?" Yeah, I'll call you for like the next thing." He's like, "Okay, I still think what you do is fucked up, but give me a call, right?" All right, yeah.
Nice.
And then I took the book and like, I'll show it to you. It's beautiful.
Right,
it's like a fucking.
All right, go grab it. Careful with the microphone. We'll never get. You're right. I'm definitely gonna forget. I forget half the things this man tells me. All right, green book. Show me. Whoa, this is tiny. R.R. Donnelly and Sons Company. Is that the binding company?
That's the binding. They also apparently
so cool.
they do
The Lakeside Press.
Well, they also
But they publish.
Yeah. I okay. Look, I don't know the full extent of this publishing by bookbinding company. They also print boxes, like they print the marketing or whatever onto boxes. Like that's also what they do.
Okay.
But anyway, I mean, look,
the very first page says, "And they thought we wouldn't fight." Why would this be the book he decides to give to you? You know,
That's a good one.
is he like planning some revolution?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I mean, for a guy who pays
This is
$600
a
a month,
beautiful book.
yeah. Look how the pages shine. They're golden, like the top pages.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
I've seen these before, where if you like bend it, it's a photo or something, but not all of them. These are just gold. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just gold.
Are you gonna read it?
Maybe I don't know.
Nah.
What? Oh, come
No,
on.
you're. Oh, come on! It's in your house.
No,
you don't
no,
read
no,
anything
no,
you
no,
own.
you know what? No, fuck you. I know I do that a lot, but I'm gonna read this because, like you said, this is the common ground.
That is, yeah.
He probably hasn't read this, but if I just tell him like, hey man, I read this book, he's like, good, I'm glad you read it. You know, like,
Did he look like he considered giving you that book, or did he just grab one?
He just grabbed one.
Oh,
he probably
okay.
has a
Yeah,
bunch
he
of
probably
other
hasn't read
ones. Something about it feels counterfeit to me. I'm gonna be honest. There's something about this book that feels a little odd.
Was it that it was used as proof when you didn't ask for it? Because that's still a little odd to me.
So let's see. Designed, typeset, printed, bound, and distributed by R.R. Donnelly and Sons Company. Damn. Paper. Wow. Oh my God. I mean, this is. Anyway, I think this is a great thing that happened to me this week because it proved Ben Franklin's point true. It's like you can win people over. Maybe it's just books. Maybe it's not even anything else.
Nah, I think it's just people.
Just people. All right, look. There's a bookstore close to where I work. Every day around 3, I just can't stand it anymore, and I get the fuck out of my office, and I walk around the block, and I go to that bookstore. Oddly enough, I'm trying not to think, but I love going in there and thinking about other shit than work. I love going in there reading about Kubo and the Two Strings production book. I love reading The Art of Pixar or whatever. Like, I just go in and I go into this artsy fartsy shit.
Yeah, you read the Atari book or something?
Yeah, like there's just I love going in there,
It's
especially
expensive.
It is fucking expensive, but like
just standing there and reading it there.
it's such a good place to just be like, all right, fuck real estate. I need to get the fuck out of here. And just you go in and it's like, ah. So I walk in there and there it is. What happened? And I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna, I was like, oh. So I grabbed the book and I'm having a good day. I'm like, oh, this is whatever. So I'm in the book and it's like, okay, so this is some fucking. It's the recap of her campaign for the 2016 presidential election. And I'm looking at the table of contents, and like most of the book just feels like a big build up to the end, which is the night of the election. So like, fuck this, I'm gonna go all the way to the end. So I go to the end, and I just fucking like, how bad can it be? Like, I'm sure she was like, yeah, we had our doubts, but no, you go to the end, and it is that chapter should be in the next horror genre anthology for literature majors in college.
Why?
maybe decades from now it will be like Hillary Clinton will be what Samuel who wrote let's see, Washington Irving or who wrote the Scarlet Letter?
Nathaniel Hawthorne.
Yeah, like she could be this Nathaniel Hawthorne
based on real life recaps.
That chapter is like horrifying, and you just read it. She's like, all right, so we're at this hotel, and it's funny because we got our hotel. So okay, she was staying at a hotel, I think in New York City. I don't quote me on that; might be false, but. Trump was actually staying in a hotel close to where they were staying. Mm-hmm. And you know what? She was pretty tired. She had gone to some events and shit, and she was just chilling out for the day. And that whole chapter is like, we thought we had it in the bag. Like, we weren't worried. We were thinking about, what ice cream should we have? Oh, let's see what ice cream we bring to the hotel, whatever. She takes a nap. She's so tired. She's like, I'm gonna take a nap and just wake up.
How
or
do
whatever,
you do that? Like, the results are rolling in, and you're like, oh, fuck this. I'm just gonna sleep.
Yeah, no. And you know what? And she wrote. She's like, you know what? Things were looking good. Okay, like at the beginning, but then things were starting to kind of turn a little bit, and that's when she's like, you know what? I don't need this. I don't need the stress. I'm gonna take a nap, and when I wake up, I'm sure. Everything, and she read that. I thought a nap will fix everything. I'll take a nap and I'll wake up and everything will be fine. And then she's like, when I woke up, it was like waking up into a nightmare.
When I woke up, things were not fine.
Yeah, I woke up and I saw Bill's face and I said, "How's it going?" And
Are you okay? Are you all right, George?
there was a little girl next to me as I was reading this in the bookstore, and she kept staring at me because my eyebrows, I kept contorting them. Like, my face was like, I was reacting violently to this book. Just this woman's expectations. there was a part where they were like, "It doesn't look like it's turning better. Let's order all the whiskey in the hotel," and like they got whiskey shots in there to calm everybody down. So she gets a call from Obama, and he's like, "You know what? It doesn't look like you're gonna win. I think we should as soon as they win, as soon as the count is over, you need to you need to admit your defeat." And that's important because her campaign managers were telling her, you know what, even if he wins tonight's count, we can drag this out till tomorrow, have a recount, and like try again. But Obama fucking calls her and is like, you know what, take the loss. Like, I don't think we can drag this out another night. There will be a huge uproar. Like, and then she wrote, I wasn't sure what was happening, and I didn't know what to say, but okay. I said yes, and he hung up. And just, like, this is such a weird way to get broken up, right? Like, somebody else calls you, like, they're not interested in you, and you need to accept that. And so then
you gotta admit that
she, it still looks pretty bad, but there's a point where they all admit defeat before the defeat comes. And she's just like, I just had this moment. I reached for the phone and I told myself, I'm actually calling Donald Trump to congratulate him on his victory. I didn't know what to say. What came out of me was, I don't remember what I said. I just remember I said something to him over the phone, and then he said that he respects my family and that he says that I put up a good campaign, and I don't remember. I don't care. Like, he's like, I don't fucking... And I hung up, and Bill looked at me, and he was like about to cry, and and the whole time I was just like, "Where's the part where she says?" And then I woke up, like, "Where's the part where she's?" And she never says it. She never.
Didn't they order every flavor of ice cream?
Oh yeah, they did. Whiskey and every flavor of ice cream. Bill looked at the cap and said, "Order every flavor of ice cream. Bring it in here now." We covered down. And that was it. Like she called, and then Trump went on the thing, and oh yeah, and she had this whole, oh my god, I haven't even mentioned. So a lot of the chapter talked about how she prepared for her victory speech. Like, forget about contingency plan. She's like, I had my speech ready, and we had this beautiful like spot where it was like a glass floor, and it was the United States, and my podium was on top of Texas, and I would just speak to everybody. I did it. Well, I'm your new president or whatever.
Yeah.
She talked about her mom. I wonder if my mom could see me now. She was in a train when she was young, and they gave her away.
Yeah, you mentioned
and
this.
I wanted to show up in her life at that moment and just say, you are a strong woman, and you will make this. You will survive, and you will give birth to a daughter who will one day become president of the United States. Like, she was gonna say that in her speech. Like, she wrote, "This is what I would have said, and this is what I would have done," and she didn't do any of that. She didn't get a chance. No, she didn't go out to the thing that night. Oh, she did it.
Because she had to give a defeated speech, right? Or I mean, there was people there expecting a speech.
Yeah, but she didn't come out
at all.
No, I don't think she did actually. She did give, and I saw the video of like her defeat speech, but that was like a week or something.
Yeah, after it was like sunk in.
So, and that chapter made me remember what I was doing the night of the third presidential debate.
This is about you. No,
okay, I'm sorry. It's not about me, but this is the depth of how this affected me and how it affected so many people in the world, in the planet. So many. We're Mexican. We have a lot of Mexican family. They were just like, "Are you guys okay?" We're like, "Are you?"
Yeah,
we don't
like
know what's going on.
Liberal Seattle. I don't know what the fuck's going on, and like we're 3 hours behind everything. What do you want? Are you okay? Didn't the border shut down?
Oh,
like immediately after.
So many stocks dropped.
Yeah, everything just went to shit like immediately.
Oh, dude, I think I'm gonna read this book. I think because again, I
the
only
whole
read,
book or just this last chapter
I'm gonna read
again?
the whole goddamn.
That's not what I meant. It wasn't. Sorry, I didn't mean to attack you.
Okay.
Your integrity.
Sorry, that's been under contingency for a while. Anyway, so I read that chapter and I lost my shit. I left that bookstore feeling depressed, and one day I will have that book and I'll read that passage. But God, that is the biggest. None of you who have written on Craigslist will ever top that misconnection.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Oh, man.
All right, Jerry, are you ready?
Am I? What city are we doing?
We're doing Seattle, and
Why? Seattle's weird.
the first one is called The Night, and this is what's spelled with a K. The night has been overthrown.
Do you want me to read it?
This is a poem. Oh my God, Jerry, this is great.
Just immediately.
Okay,
All right.
Jerry, this is yours. I don't know.
Okay. It is a poem. Only because it's all to the left and in one column. All right, how do I sound? Are you ready? Yeah, this is good.
We're not ready, but just go for it.
The night has been overthrown. And it just says island. That's the location. They say that you're a runaround lover, though you say it isn't so. But if you put me down for another, I'll know, believe me, I'll know. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies, that the night has 1,000 eyes. You say that you're at home when you phone me, and how much you really care. Though you keep telling me that you're lonely, I'll know if someone is there. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes can't help but see if you are true to me. So remember when you tell those little white lies that the night has 1,000 eyes. One of these days you're gonna be sorry, 'cause your game I'm gonna play, and you'll find out without really trying each time that my kisses stray. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes, and 1,000 eyes will see me too. And no matter what I do, I could never disguise all my little white lies. 'Cause the night has 1,000 eyes. So remember when you tell those little white lies, as the night has 1,000 eyes. So this woman suspects this man of cheating. Is my guess.
Was this woman 4 man? Is that what it said?
Yeah, the letter 4, the number 4, and an M. W4M.
The night
She knows.
has 1,000.
Oh, you're in trouble, mate.
And she's creative too. Like she'll probably find some kinky way of like letting you know.
Not only that, kinky way. Maybe that's true. Maybe, but I think it'll be like really subtle. And okay. So there's been a confusion I've seen where people say they're being passive aggressive, but I feel like no, they're being subtle. You know, people are being like giving you a hint as to what's going on, and I feel like that's what's going to happen here. Passive aggressive, yeah, that could be a term, but she's going to like leave clues. Or it seems to me, reading this poem, first of all, who puts that much effort into a misconnection?
Yeah, good job, lady. I mean,
go do something age else. 100. First of all, who puts that much effort? And secondly, like she's just, it's a suspicion. That's what it seems like, a suspicion.
This was a suspicion?
Yeah, 1,000 eyes in the night. Her friends saw him with maybe his sister. And they were like, hey, I think he's cheating on you. You should check his phone.
Maybe those eyes are a little biased and shitty friends.
The night has 1,000 eyes. That was repeated so many times. Do you have any idea what kind of eyes are out at night? Drunk people, man. Everyone's seeing through beer goggles. And sure, you know.
The lens of their own insecurities,
too. Dude, yes, exactly. I mean, there's a saying that drunk men tell no lies, but drunk men tell what they see, what they feel. And like, sure, maybe it's true that is what they saw, but it's not. It doesn't mean that is what is happening.
Yeah.
For that sense, and that's my thought on that one. That's my thought on this poem. What do you think, George? The night has 1,000 eyes.
Jerry, we're supposed to read these, not try to figure out what they fucking mean.
Why not?
They lady, wherever you are, just if you suspect he's cheating on you, it's probably true. Just fucking go right.
Just confront him.
Well, I mean, forget about him. Go publish some poetry. That was good.
You know,
that was some good shit.
Poetry. Right now, all over Seattle, they're doing poetry on buses.
Yes,
I think it is.
Yes,
some of them are goddamn awful. Oh my god, some of them aren't even in English. That's pretty bad. No, one of them was okay. the poem was good. I was reading it on the light rail, and it was your lungs will know water, and it was about drowning. I think the theme for whatever was printed on the light rail was water, because a lot of them were about that.
Yeah.
And that line alone was really good to me. It's like, your lungs will know water, and it was like a setup to that, and like this and this and this and your lungs will know water. But then the very last line ruined the whole thing. Everything had a theme, and it had a purpose, and it was very clear, and it said, and your lungs will know water, and this gender cannot hold me. I was like, oh, come on. Yeah, you see, I had the same reaction, where it was like, where'd that come from? You gave a beautiful poem about drowning, and it could have been taken metaphorically or figuratively, it doesn't matter, and then you threw in your own fucking agenda. Here's yours. It's called The Little Bitch Is Dead.
I was just gonna say that we do different cities in this show, and Gerry just described perfectly what Seattle is. Seattle is that person that beats around the bush and communicates something beautifully until the end, when they just slide their agenda at the end, and you fucking hate them.
You're like, why'd you have to do that? I was on board the whole way. And now, oh, that's what you wanted. God.
All right, this little LIL, this little bitch is dead. Man for woman. And the location is here.
Good.
Oh God.
I don't know, man. I just
Gerry. This little bitch is dead. Man for woman. So people of, oh my God, 300 my fan base was Hannon.
Wait. I can't hear you. Start over.
So people of 300 my fan base was Hannon. I will never die. I stand for knowledge, life, and death. Don't forget that eternal means forever. And off top, I dominate like always. With my flow, I can and will create the emp to murder the mic. Just so... This is a rapper.
Oh, it's 300 the area code.
Just so that everyone can see that I am MC. Because I did it to myself for me, so I can live forever as 300. And bottom line is, I get what I want, hard or easy. When I set forth toward a mission, especially this life mission I've been making move towards, I will get it, because the man upstairs got my back for the 300 down here, right here always. Happy face emoji, happy face with sunglasses emoji, happy face emoji, happy face with sunglasses emoji, happy face fucking so many happy faces. And why did you pick this one?
I don't know. I thought they were all women for men.
You know what? This is, if I was teaching a marketing class in the university, a business school, I would use this example to my students as a very desperate attempt, but an interesting... I don't know about using Craigslist for marketing. I know I know that freaking Airbnb had a big litigation issue with Craigslist. And
how do you know this?
I read it in a book. You
read so much.
I know I read shit.
Have you read anything on dreams? Because I've been having some fucked up dreams, man. I want to know what you can tell me. You okay?
Look, Gerry, we all
was that even a misconnection?
Gerry, we all have problems. This isn't the show to deal with your problems.
Okay. I'll just keep that to myself. What?
Gerry, do you want to have a? You want to? We can turn off the mic. Do you want to tell me something? Are you okay?
We have to turn off the mic. We have to do that, man. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell everyone right here. No, it's fine.
Hey, man, that sounds like some fucking shitty dream. Cause I have some bad dreams. Can you help me? Gerry, I can't help. I can barely help myself. How about this?
Okay.
Words are things. Woman for man. I think this is the same bitch. Yeah, you're getting
words
this
are
one.
Another poem?
I don't know what this is.
I don't know what this is either. Okay. It says island again. Words are things. It's a list numbered 1 to 10. Things he didn't know.
Oh, God. He didn't know I have a cellar. Okay, sorry. So keep going.
Things he didn't know. Number 1. His girl is technologically advanced. Did he really think living with a computer programmer for 2 decades didn't teach her anything?
Oh, my God.
She was on to him the entire time. This might be the same woman. You're right. Yeah. Shit. Number 2. His girl is psychologically astute. When he would deflect and debase and harass her... Harass? That's an interesting word. You don't know what that one? Yeah.
See, that's how you know it's her. She's a wordsmith.
Mm.
That's her. She's the poet.
She was silently cursing his obtuse, ignorant, hateful spirit.
That's her. Obtuse.
If
you're using obtuse, you fucking read shit. Yeah,
you read shit.
You do. Yep, that's her. Welcome back, lady.
She knew all along he is a weak, tortured soul. Number 3. His girl knows more about nature than he would ever know, and ever is all capitalized. His pagan is shallow, singular, and not even based in reality. Any thoughts on that? No?
His pagan?
Yeah, his pagan.
Pagan is a noun?
His pagan is shallow. Pagan is capitalized.
What does that mean?
I guess the way he practiced paganism. I don't know.
What the fuck?
Number 4. His girl is a gamer, again in all caps. Oh gosh, he didn't know that. She plays the game 1,000 times better than he ever could. And she played with it honestly, love, and authenticity. 3 contracts he would never understand or value. You gotta give me some games here. I can't believe that you were a gamer if this is the case. I mean, people who play mobile games consider themselves gamers, right? Speaking of, did you finally set up your computer? George? Huh? Did you check out those Steam sales I told you about? Huh? Are you with us? Anyway.
No, wait, I just want to...
Okay.
This one episode we showed how vulnerable we are that one of our friends is leaving and one of us has dreams that secretly they're desperate to get psychological help for and I just haven't set up my computer.
Well, I mean, those are connected. I'm going to take your fucking dream, man. You asked for it. Here we are, in the middle of this poor woman's misconnection, you know. Fuck you, lady. Your shit's not important. Let me tell you about my dream. I had a dream. Bernie, the subject of today's episode, he was not starring, but he was in it. You know, he was just a background character.
He's that kid, the nerdy kid that does the Star Wars.
No, he was just sitting in a chair, high above everyone.
Oh, yeah.
With a bunch of other people. And the only thing I remember from the dream is somebody threw like a Destructo disc at the pillars holding up this stage, and it's starting to fall. And then somebody shoots him in the head. And I screamed. And I felt really sad. And I was like, oh man, I guess I care about this guy. But I was also having the consistent thought that, you know, a lot of people I was thinking about how people will often ask for someone, you have to scream at this moment because you're in despair. And I was like, you know, not everyone screams, you know, maybe you don't feel that. Maybe you process things differently and you're very silent about what just happened and you take it in. But in my dream, I screamed and it felt right because it was a surprise. I was just like, ah, you know, because he got shot in the head. And I reacted, I don't know what it was in my dream that I was thinking, like, I've witnessed this a lot and I haven't reacted this way to anything else. I guess I care.
And that's why I love you. Okay?
Okay, Fernie, I love you.
Get the boat. We're leaving.
You got shot in the head.
God.
So you read a lot, huh?
It's Sunday
Tell
night.
me about it. Tell me about that.
It's Sunday night. Oh, God.
The point is, I've been having some fucking vivid.
What are you eating before you go to bed?
Ice cream.
Don't stop eating that. Whatever the fuck you're eating before.
Eating ice cream. Is that true?
Yes.
Eating something affects your dreams?
Don't you remember Ebenezer Scrooge?
No, but I remember Hey Arnold, where Helga Pataki was eating pork rinds and was sleepwalking at night.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing.
Is that
that's
does
the thing.
what you eat affect how you dream?
Yes. Ebenezer Scrooge tells Jacob Marley. Jacob Marley's like, "You don't believe in me," and Ebenezer Scrooge's like, "No, you could be an undigested piece of potato or some leftover thing that went bad," and it's true. That shit, I used to eat hamburgers before going to bed, and let me tell you, man, some of those dreams.
Yesterday. Oh, I had a lot of cereal.
Yeah, so whatever the fuck you're eating,
Honey Bunches and
look. I'm not Joseph from the Bible. I can't predict your dreams, Pharaoh. I'm sorry, I can't tell you what God is gonna do to your fucking country and what famine to prepare for. All I can tell you is that if you're eating some weird shit before you go to bed, that's what's doing it. That.
All right, no more Honey Bunches of Oats before bed in the
those
pious
are
hope
good.
of getting a Wii Switch.
Those are good.
Dude, the boxes right now, you can get a Nintendo Switch with them. Is that what it's called? Switch?
This is your life right now? You're eating Honey Bunches of Oats at night because they're delicious, and 2, because you can win a Switch.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't even need the Switch excuse. They're just delicious. Oh, Gerry, that's a dilemma. I don't know. That is fucked up.
So that's why I've been dreaming. Number 5. His girl is deserving of true love, respect, compassion, peace. These aren't even commas. These are periods, okay? Respect. Boom. Compassion. Boom. Peace. Boom. Because that is what she offers and provides. He should have the same given freely back to her. That was a strange sentence. Number 6. His girl is non-addictive. All right, let's keep reading. Let's see what that means. Non-addictive? Shouldn't every girl be addictive? Or, like you are addicted to her? Yeah. Like she should be your drug. I don't know if she should, but most are. Yeah. It's weird. Okay. His girl is non-addictive or compulsive. She can live without computers, phones, alcohol, drugs, vanity, and fortune. His girl is strong, independent, and ethical. Okay, she's saying that she doesn't have addictions. She doesn't get addicted to things easily, except poetry. Sorry.
Wait, that was it?
No, there's more.
Okay, all right.
I'm just stopping here to analyze this shit. I don't know where I am. There's 10, man. We're on 6.
Oh my god.
Should I keep going?
Yes.
Okay.
Please keep going.
Number 7. His girl is non-violent. She abhors violent weaklings that call themselves good men. Hypocrites. Number 8. His girl gave him the world, and he smashed it down like little pieces of trash to be thrown away. Number 9. His girl was his leader. Number 10. And he didn't even know it. What? Those are 1. Come on, there's not 10 things he doesn't know. Words are things he didn't know.
This sounds like a
He didn't know that she was a leader. These sound like reasons he broke up with her.
It also sounds like a modern mythological creation story.
Go on, explain.
That's how have you ever read Norse mythology?
Not extensively.
Some universe is created by decapitating.
This sounds disgusting. Hold on.
Whoa, okay.
It's really short. Can I? I don't think it has anything to do with anything, and you can get back on your thought.
Just do it.
Okay, this is called Oyster Queen.
It's when Seattle. Why? Why does Seattle do this? It's just so weird.
Thank you for making me feel at home. Loved your smile and conversation. You definitely have your way with the oysters. That's it. That's all there is to it. Anyway, back to Norse mythology. What were you saying?
It sounded like a Norse mythology creation story. It sounded like she could have ended with like she decapitated him, and out of his head grew the entirety of the universe that you now inhabit. I mean, it just sounded like such a weird listing of what's it called? I want to say disgruntled, but what's the
Complaints?
Okay, of complaints, of venting, of.
You finish this thought. I'm gonna take a leak. I already picked one for you.
All right, give it to me.
Do you want to peruse it before I come back?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
No,
don't pause it. Just entertain.
It's not about money. It's about sending a message.
Is that what it's called?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that would have been a great
Right?
title.
I would have read that.
No,
Yeah.
the mob, woman for man.
Hang on, I'm gonna move this.
Yeah,
Is this good? Is this good right here?
Jerry,
Cool. Yeah,
está en su casa. By the way, is the pizza gone?
No, there's like 2 slices left. Do you want one?
Let me read this first.
Okay.
After that, I'm having ice cream. You don't eat any ice cream because of the fucking dream.
No, that was this morning.
God
Okay,
damn
last
it.
night I had the honey bunches.
That sounds like a
Like a what?
like an infection.
I came down with the honey bunches last night. I can't talk about it.
Alright, just hold on.
Okay.
We keep. This is a very interesting episode because we keep getting
Okay.
sidetracked in our personal lives, and you know why this is happening, Jerry? You know
Because
why?
we're drinking?
Well, that, and because we haven't done this in like a month.
We haven't done this in so long. We're just catching up on everything. And that's not to say that we haven't seen each other in a month, because we definitely have. Like, we've
but
been...
we've just been busy with events and.
Okay, you son of a bitch. We planned to do this. Okay, a week in advance. And the day of, you said, can we reschedule? And I said, why? And you're like, maybe this thing is going to happen. And I said, maybe?
Did I ever tell you that it did happen?
No, you
Okay.
didn't. I'm still holding a grudge as to maybe this will happen.
No,
Maybe it won't, man. Let's-
And every time I've said the maybe, it always did happen.
yes.
But Jerry, I'm sorry. I had to do it, Jerry. If I didn't need to, I wouldn't have asked you to.
right.
I really needed to do
Okay.
it.
I'm glad it worked out for you.
It did. Oh God,
Just look
it
at the
did.
fire. If you're curious and listening, it doesn't fucking pertain to you. Get over yourself. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I picked this one
call
for
you
you.
No, yes. Okay. All right. Fine.
I picked this
Bob,
one because
Wha-
hang on, let me explain to you why. Because I think it's the same person again.
again?
Yeah, because the age is 100 again. I don't know if it says it on that page, but the previous one, it tells you like.
Oh yeah, I see.
an age range.
This woman is prolific. I mean, if she
Maybe it's multiple people that she missed a connection with, and she's just very passionate about it.
can you imagine a misconnection writers group? They meet together. They're like, all right, you're 4 posts every week. They're generating content for this. Yeah, this okay, all right. The title of this is Mob DC. You haven't even the slightest clue how much I love you, do you? How could you go from loving me, talking about marrying me, even setting a date together every day, to nothing? What did I do wrong? Where did I lose you? Hey, I appreciate that she's being more direct. Why? I didn't lie or cheat. I told you everything from day one. You had the option to take it or leave it right then. If I would have lied, things would be different. If you think these bitches, she wrote bitches with a Z at the end. If you think these bitches out here are gonna be more loyal, you're in for a rude awakening. I'm cut from a different cloth, as you are, and they discontinued this shit a long time ago.
Oh my
Great.
god!
This is good. They discontinued this because nobody was buying. Okay,
I know.
it's so stormy.
It didn't sell well.
It's so stormy outside, and it makes me wonder if you are alone in your bed right now. Oh, yeah, that's rough in Seattle. What I wouldn't give to be there right now. You stole my heart. I don't want it back. I want you back. I had sex with my ex last night, and his dick is big as fuck. it was nowhere near as good as yours. You had to have put some kind of magic dust on it. And it's small. But the sex we had, none can compare to the sensation you gave me. I love sex with. That's okay. You know you can call me anytime, but I am trying to move on because you never do. And if you do, it's because you want something. I still think about you, and it hurts. It had to end. So, Dune.
Dune?
And that's it.
Yeah.
There's no dots. It's just I.
Find me one. That one, I don't know what to say about that.
This one was good. She's being honest. She's like,
Are we still pretending it's the same person?
No, this is not the same. I mean, if this is the same woman, she has talent because she can do the persona of a snobby elitist bitch or a hood rat.
No, or a cloth that is no longer sold. You know, that's what she said, right?
And they don't make this shit anymore. That was good. This is a sincere call for she
for a hookup.
And you know what? I gotta tell you something, man.
Tell me.
Notice the emphasis on the dick. I had sex with my ex last night. His dick is big as fuck, but yours was. And then she wrote, "You have to have put some kind of magic dust on it, and it's small, but the sex we had, ... none can compare to the sensations you give me." I mean, this guy apparently was the magic man, and he's gone. God, Seattle is.
That's right. These are misconnections.
Do you
gone.
Do you want to change this? I mean,
yeah, let's go to LA. Oh. We haven't been there in a while. I don't like what your face is doing. What did you find?
Seeking. I think TS stands for trans.
TS?
TS for love. Man, M for T. So I think it's man.
I don't know. Let me see. Let me see it. Give it here. Give it hither.
It's weird.
Oh, there's a picture. It's a dude's bare chest. What the fuck am I looking at? Is that his mouth? It's like a square.
Yeah.
Seeking TS for love. Is this a misconnection? Yeah, It is. That's what it says on the URL. Missed connection. Alright, I'm going to read this. I don't know. I don't feel good about it.
Do it.
Hello. I am looking for that special person in my life, and I won't stop until I find that person. There's a rose emoji. I am 29 years young, 190 pounds, 5'9", Native American, Indian German / white Caucasian, D and DF, single, lives in Seattle, good hygiene, gentleman / romantic, cute / handsome, clean cut and groomed. I am making an effort to find a long-term relationship, hard work, and happiness with the right person. If you're interested, please do attach a face and body photo, and I'll return the favor. Contact me, and we'll take it from here. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Peace and love.
Wow.
That's not a misconnection.
But that's such a nice person. Hey, you know what? Just
have a beautiful day.
Come on, like that was. I'm sorry.
I hate you.
Pick what? Gerry, I just want to know what TS did. I'm still sure.
I don't know what that is. Yeah, probably. We're going to LA.
Okay, where Seattle is very creative, talented, but ultimately stupid.
Yeah. Whereas LA is just a fucking insane piece of shit.
LA is just trying to use you.
Okay.
And it's very blunt about it.
I found a first-time user.
You know why we keep coming back? Because America, you do make us feel better. Reading your fucking misconnections makes me... It makes me think maybe what I'm doing is okay. Maybe I am making the right choices. I know I'm not. But you help me think that comparatively, I'm doing okay. And most of you are thinking the same thing. Yeah, I didn't drop the ball that much. I've got a shot. But for the one person who doesn't have a chance in hell, Sorry. We need to share your story to inspire us. Can't you see the utility in your misery for the rest of us who have a chance? Anyway, whoever you are that I'm about to read your misconnections, wow, that fire is really picking up on the microphone. Oh,
Really?
Your failure, your story it's really gonna help more than it damaged. Trust me. Plant store in Highland Park on Fig. Woman for man, Highland Park. Here we go.
That's Figueroa.
Shush, Gerry. I've never posted. Feel silly / long shot, but here goes. I was in the plant store yesterday, 15th, on Figueroa. Damn, you were right. On H Park. I was in the plant store yesterday, 15th, on the Figueroa and H Park afternoon wearing a Morrissey shirt. Shop guy and I were talking about cat toxicity to plants. You made some funny comments and had me giggling. You, semicolon, tall, white guy, round glasses, wicked sense of humor, probably married or have a serious someone. Even before I got to my car, I was thinking I should go back and try to talk to you. Describe my shirt for proof. You know what? This might be the most normal. This is exactly
that's what it's for.
This is what this is for.
Yeah.
This is exactly what it's for.
Why would she describe her shirt? Why wouldn't she just bring it with her or wear it?
A Morrissey shirt? What does that mean?
It's a band. I don't fucking know. Maybe it's a band.
Or James Morrison on the fucking shirt? Is that what it is?
I don't know. Quite possibly. I can't think of what that might mean. What did they say about cat toxin?
Cat toxicity to plants. Maybe there's plants that are toxic to cats if they eat them?
Or maybe there are cats that are toxic to plants if they're near them? That's what I was thinking.
You know, I gotta tell you, lady, if that was the icebreaker, there's a future for you in this guy. Who
talks about cats?
Who talks about toxicity of plants to cats?
All right, how long have we been recording? What's it say on the thing? George, are you okay?
This one is short, but just read it. Just do it. And then you have my permission to read like 3 more because it's so short.
Fine.
It's great.
Andy, she's a CL whore. You are working or writing your Asian girlfriend is getting fucked for cash. Details if you want them. What? What? Oh my god.
Yeah. I mean, dude, you need to call your friend. Don't put this on Craigslist.
When you are working or writing, your Asian girlfriend is getting fucked for cash. Do you think this is a friend who's like, dude, your fucking girlfriend's whoring herself out, and here's a shout out. I don't know what to tell you.
Where do
I
you
don't
think
know if
that
I should
new
tell you
Porsche came from?
Write it here.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This has some layers. Dude, there's so many orange. There are 3 orange circles. There's orange circle, the Lumineers, orange circle 2, orange circle 3. Are those the 3 I get to read?
Yeah, sure. Dude, oh my god. Response misconnections are the best.
No, they're not responses.
They're not responses?
Mm-mm.
The fuck?
They're just numbered.
The same author?
Presumably. Orange circle, the Lumineers. She is seeing everything but cannot respond. You did that, and she will not respond until there's legal paperwork allowing it. The pain of that was unbearable for her. No matter what happened, that was unwarranted. You don't do that to your best friend. That was the first one. Number 2. These are all like within seconds of each other, so like... You don't take revenge on someone. You don't do that to someone you love, no matter what. Oh, these are definitely the same person. You have hurt her beyond repair. The fact that you would do that to someone who took care of you, made sure you had a home, food, a car, you were always number 1 priority to her. And then you did this and continued to use it as a weapon. She sat in silence because you have made her so. Stop. Because you made her so. Stop getting mad. She does love you. Always have. Always will. That's number 2. Let's see here.
And another thing.
Orange circle 3. Saying and doing things are 2 separate things. She may have said it, but never went through with it. And that's it.
I'm pretty sure that they talk this way. But that's exactly what they sound like.
It just felt right, you know?
She might have said it, but she never did it.
I want to say this is about a mother.
Okay.
And I lost it.
Oh.
I'll find it. I'm not wearing my glasses.
Do you want them?
No, it doesn't matter. It's not like I can read anyway. There you are. Saw you at the 99-cent store. Do you want to read it?
I know this is a long shot.
Good.
But we talked about how we always intend to only buy a couple items and then spend more this past weekend. My friends told me you were checking me out before you approached me. If you were interested, wish would you...
What happened? Sorry.
I told that I'm sorry, that was not you. Dear Chris, that was me. Sorry, I fucked that up. Let me try again. Can you give me a soundbite of that? That sounded great. Wish you would... Okay. If you were interested, wish you would have said something! ! If you see this, please reply with what I was wearing. Why? Why are you... Is that some kind of a touchstone? Like what the fuck? Like, okay, look, guys... Look, all gender preferences aside, that is a very weak way to prove that... Like, what if that was me? What if I was the guy at the 99-cent store? I don't fucking remember what you wore. I mean, who
Unless
are you?
It's like a shirt with a bunch of Pee Wee Herman faces on it.
I mean, yeah, like if you were wearing something super distinctive, then yeah, but like, whoa, damn, there's a nude photo here. Whoa.
You sound so excited.
God.
Describe it to me. You're welcome. Read
She's
it.
hot, dude. Damn. Oh, there's like a photo of a... Oh, but she... Like, there's 2 photos. It's a girl looking for some dick.
That's it. It's not a misconnection.
Well, maybe it was. We don't know. I gotta say, a lot of these are very direct.
Yeah,
they're very like this is what it is.
Story driven.
Like, fuck you. Anything. Do you want it or not? And give it to me.
Here you go.
Give me that fucking thing. Let's ride this home, Jerry. Let's finish this one so that we can be. Oh
that
my
one,
God!
Yeah, it's a poem.
Please get off my chest. Heavy said heart, woman for man, and it begins with "Please get off my chest." Oh God.
Are you okay?
I thought that you were special, but you are just like everyone else. You clucked your tongue at my wake. Of men, so I put you on a shelf, where you watched me dance for you and smile. And all the while you knew I was right to fret and worry that I wouldn't end up with you. You took and take your time and strung me along your wire. Every sweet drip of reassurance held my feet up to the fire. And so to you I gave and showed myself, as you took up empty corners of my heart. And I loved and honored every bit of you, your soul, your light, and your dark parts. You took my time, you took my love, and threw me to the wind. When you were finished having your fill of me, just when my walls were caving in. And now you say you still think of me. Psh, I already knew you did. Despite best efforts we're connected, but you're jaded, and so you've hid. As you know, I've grown tired of the chase. I've been debased, made fool, and thrown my reality back into place. And now I'm dead inside, like your own.
Fuck.
This started with, please get off my chest. I don't...
Please. Please get off my chest. This is what I have to say. Wow. What do you make of that? You okay? What happened?
What do I think? I'm
bullshit.
moving on, Jerry.
you,
I'm not.
You don't have time for that one.
This is good, Jerry.
No, definitely. Do another one
And
after
read
this
it. Read it honestly, Jerry.
You want me to read it honestly? The title is CJW. Cali Mesa. Congrats on the baby. Glad to hear all is well. XO. Don't ask who this is. You already know. Follow your gut. That's what you want to end on? Who the fuck is reading this that they know? Is it me? I'm gonna follow my gut. Is this me? Is this for me? I didn't have a baby. So it can't be for me. What?
Like, does it mean who the father is? What did it say? Woman for man or man for woman?
They're all women for man. I'm tired of reading things guys write. They don't care. They're just typing with their dicks, and that's disgusting to visualize.
Yeah.
You know, just like slapping it on there. Yeah, like that.
Oh, yes. The title is I Got Naked in Your Living Room on Our First Date.
Holy shit.
Man for woman, Lake Stevens.
Holy shit. Okay. Before you read that, have you ever done that? Have you known anyone who's ever done that?
On the first date?
Yeah.
Actually? Okay, no.
I had a roommate who did that.
What?
And I only know that he didn't tell me. The girl told me. I was hanging out with her, and we were waiting on him, and she told me that on their first date, they were in his room, and I don't know what it was. They were being playful or whatever, and he went into his closet and came out wearing this weird costume or get up. Not a costume. It was just like a pattern of clothes or whatever you call it, a style. And he's like, how's this look? And she's like, oh, cool. So he kept doing that. He was like going in and out wearing different clothes. Like, how do these things look together? And she's like, very nice. What else do you got? How about these overalls? Oh, good job. What else? And then one of those times he walked out naked. He's like, what about this one? And it worked. It worked, man.
Oh my gosh! It was just like, well,
I guess that one's good too.
It passes, Michael. It worked. That's me. I don't have the balls for that.
I don't either,
on the
man.
first date. No, I mean, you can technically go to jail for that shit if you're a guy.
It's a gamble, yeah. Yeah, it's a gamble.
And with that being said, you insisted that I come to your apartment straight
That's
from
the
work.
title?
No,
Oh.
I got naked in your living room.
Oh,
on
right.
our first date is the time. You insisted that I come to your apartment straight from work and shower at your place. Okay. I told you that I was uncomfortable with that, but you were adamant. After arguing for a while, I gave in. But I was a little annoyed. When I got to your place, I wanted to talk for a few minutes and get to know you a little before I used your soap and towel. But you kept telling me to get into the shower so that we could go out for drinks. I finally just got started taking off my clothes right in front of you, partly out of frustration and partly just to see what you would say.
So fine! Shit, you're not gonna shut up? Fuck you!
Oh my god. This is a great setup. This is great. So, okay, again. I just started taking off my clothes right in front of you, partly out of frustration and partly just to see what you would say. You started telling me that there are nudist clubs I could join, but you didn't take your eyes off me or tell me to stop. I showered while we talked through the open door, then put my clothes back on in your living room, and we went out for drinks, then dinner, then back to your apartment. As we were eating our take-home food, you started asking me how big I was. I told you that you had seen for yourself, but you said you couldn't remember and wanted to see it again. I told you that you had your chance and it was too late unless you showed me yours too. Damn, this is a calculating son of a bitch, dude. You knew what you were doing. Damn, kudos to you, sir. Okay. The sex we had was amazing.
It just cuts right to that.
Down, dude. He locked it down. The back and forth, pushing each other kind of like we did verbally all night. That was the only one night stand I have ever had. I really wish I had kept your number, but sadly I didn't. I find myself missing the witty banter, the flirting, the tension, the passion and affection we shared that night. If you ever read this and want me to shower at your place again before we go out for drinks, I am game.
Damn, he met this person once, and she made him shower.
Whoa, check it out. Body fit, 6'1", divorced, age 45.
45?
Yeah, I thought this guy was young.
Yeah,
damn,
I did
dude.
too. 45-year-old man getting naked in front of a 20-year-old girl.
I fucking love. He was like, I wanted to know. I wanted to know, but you wanted me to shower. So then she's like, "How big are you?" Well, you had your chance.
You had your chance. Well, I want to see it again. You gotta show me yours. If you want to see, you gotta pay the toll if you want to see the troll.
and then a pause. The sex we had that night was awesome.
That's crazy. This shit happens.
My computer hibernated. That's the side.
That's the side.
All right,
that's what we're ending on. Thank you for joining us. This has been, I don't know what the show is anymore, but good night.
Until next time.